Hello, my name is Jordan Ward, and I am presenting on Patagonia, which was founded by Yvon Chouinard. A brief history of Patagonia. In 1957, it was a back-of-the-car operation. Yvon was traveling across the country, and in his car he was creating steel pitons, which are tools for climbers for rock climbing. Now, he was making about two of them an hour and selling them for $1.50, which essentially was not that much money even back then, and he was eating cat food and living off potatoes while this was going on. So fast forward to 1965, he starts Chouinard Equipment with Tom Frost, who is an aeronautical engineer, and for about 9 years after that, they redesigned and created better products along all of the climbing products that were currently out. 2 years later, or no, sorry, not 2 years later, by 1970, they were the largest supplier of climbing tools in the U.S. And 2 years later, they opened up Patagonia, their Patagonia apparel line. Now, this is significant because in 1996, they switched from conventional cotton to all organic cotton, which was a big risk at the time, but it ended up working out for them, and now they're thriving better than ever. So their mission. They have a three-element mission, which is build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, and use business to implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Now there's a quote below that I will read to you that kind of encompasses this and shows you another perspective of Yvon Chouinard's commitment to this cause. It's all linked: quality product, quality customer service, quality workplace, quality of life for your employees, even quality of life of all living things on this planet. If you miss any one piece, there's a good chance you'll miss it all. The four core values of Patagonia are quality, in terms of everything that they're creating, integrity of the relationships between the company and their customers and the company's employees and everybody inside of the company. The third's environmentalism, which this serves as a catalyst for personal and corporate action, and is essentially a tool for them to make all the decisions based on the environment and being sustainable. The fourth value is not bound by convention, and this allows them to continue to be innovative, and being a private company makes it a lot easier for them to make decisions on strategy and so on. Their business level strategy, they are an environmental focused differentiation strategy. This means that there's a narrow segment that's willing to pay premium prices for their products, and they are completely into the high-end outdoor apparel industry. As I mentioned, they're switched to organic cotton before. They're a pioneer in organic cotton. The organic cotton costs about 3 times more than normal conventional cotton that is being grown with pesticides and many other things that damage the environment. They're not driven by profit maximization, which again helps them to make decisions solely based on the environment and being sustainable. And they're built around quality, innovation, and environmental impact. On the value frontier, they're at the innovation stage. In terms of R&D expenses, they are exceeding $3 million a year in research and development. They have an ambassador program which essentially takes professionals in multiple fields, including surfing, hiking, climbing, you name it, and it allows these professionals to use the products in the apparel in their extreme sport and bring that back and develop either better products or give suggestions, or basically they're reviewing the product for the company so that it is the most functional, the most simplistic, and is multifunctional. In terms of the denim and dye plant-based wetsuit, they've change their processes specifically in terms of the denim dye so that they're using 84% less water, 20% less energy, and 25% less CO2 emissions. In 2014, they won the Supply Chain Innovation Award, and this was a direct result of their Footprint Chronicles, which allows users to see their textile mills, farms, and plants around the world, and it allows their supply chain to be completely transparent and allows users to essentially track where all of their products are coming from, where they're produced, and where they're getting the cotton and other things that are needed for their products. Innovation continued. They are the first major retail company to use all non-toxic dye and materials. They're the first company to use pop bottles as a way to make fleece, and they're the first major retail company to use all organic cotton clothing. The problems they have come in the form of an initiative they are starting, which is the Product Lifecycle Initiative. This is based on 4 pillars: reduce, reuse, repair, and recycle. This initiative essentially is telling customers that they want them to consume less but consume better. A campaign that kind of coincided with this was around Black Friday about a year ago, where they had a campaign that essentially said, "Do not buy this jacket." And the purpose of this was that they want their products to be to have such high quality that customers aren't going to have to repair them as they do other clothes or other products that they buy. And if it comes to the point where they do need to, they have the option to repair the product for them. They have the option to donate the product, which will be recycled or reused. Or they have a secondary market that they've opened to allow people to sell their old apparel or products. Another problem is their diversification. They have 95% of their profits coming from a single industry. So diversifying themselves would be in their best interest with their product line and beyond. The recommendations I have for this are to raise prices to counteract the sales volume decrease from this product lifecycle initiative. Use a diversification strategy, maybe in terms of creating a product line for the casual wearer, somebody who just wants street clothes but still wants that the environmental cause backed behind their products. They should continue their vertical integration strategy, which is well documented and seen through their Footprint Chronicles and their transparent supply chain, and maybe have a loyalty program that will continue to reinforce their current customer base and maybe pull in more customers that see that the company is doing something for them as well. Thank you.